Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Pixelated Pickaxe. I'm Nathan, also known as the Ajax, and I'm here with Cartoon Kid. And we're about to take an adventure to Pixel Art Land. So he's about to head off in his minecart and go all the way down the tunnels and go to Pixel Art Land. So it's time for him to head out, and there he goes. Whee! So he's going to go through a few rail stations and before he gets there, but I'm going to follow him in my own minecart, and hopefully we don't lag too badly, because Little Brick, who's building on his own thing, is lagging a bit. So go ahead and get in, and I want to go straight, so I'll go this way. Whee! Now, as you heard that, hopefully, sometimes it's a little quiet, so let me turn out the sound. It set off those alarms over there because the redstone, the pressure plates, the pressure rails, or whatever they're called. Now, it's not set up for everything, but I do have it set up for the light blue line, which is the line we're going to be taking right now on the blue line. So I want to go straight, going forward. Now, these don't sound anything. I guess they did right there. Alright, as you can see from the flashing lights ahead, Cartoon Kid was on the rails, but he should be done now. So now let's see, which button was it? I hope it was this one. Alright, he's there, so let's hope it's this right button. I should know this system by now. Yay, it was the right one. Alright, so as you can see, each time I go over one of these pressure plates, pressure rails, it sets off the redstone, and the redstone travels the entire length of this track and sets off every single one of these note blocks. Now, it only lights up on this side because it's going that direction. When I'm coming back, it'll light up the other side, just the way redstone works. And it alerts people that I'm on the rail and they should get out of the way, otherwise I'll run into them. And here we are at the Welcome Center, and I've stopped. There we go. Hopefully you guys were able to hear that. If not, oh well. So here we are at the Welcome Center. Eventually I'm going to have signs up here that, spell out a few basic rules about what people can build at Pixel Art Land. So obviously we don't want, offensive crap on there. So we just built this little place to mostly protect against creepers since it is night, and I probably didn't think about this as thoroughly as I should. Oh, here we go. It is daytime. It is dawn, so we'll be able to go out soon, and we'll be able to see what Cartoon Kid is working on. So this is a very basic end station. The light blue line ends here. It doesn't go any further, but hopefully. My plan is to expand this, so then as soon as we got more pixel art, we'll be able to have a tour, kind of like, I don't know, one of those rides at Disneyland or Jurassic Park or something, except maybe without the man-eating dinosaurs. So that would be kind of cool. What was I talking about? Anyway, yeah, so this is the Welcome Center, and I'm going to go out. These are some automatic doors that I set up. This is not my own invention. This is crap. That's a zombie. Wow, and that's extra loud. And what's that? Now it's a skeleton. Okay, I'm going back inside. Going back inside, turning the volume down again, and waiting them to burn up. How many arrows do I have left? That's not good. I need more arrows. Anyway, these... Uh-oh. Well, oh, there he is. Welcome back. These are some double doors that I set up, and they're connected by redstone, and you can go on either pressure pad and it opens up both doors at the same time, automatically synced. And I can show you guys how I did it. It was based upon someone else's design, so it's not my own design. Really excellent design, by the way, really compact. But let's not talk about that now. Let's talk about this. Now, for you fans of a certain game called Pokemon, you may recognize this, you may not. I believe it is called a Charizard, or what's the beginnings of it. I actually never played Pokemon, and so I'm just gonna have to take Cartoon Kid's word that this is what that is. So, yeah, this is the very first pixel art that we've been building. Well, Cartoon Kid's been building on Pixel Art Land. And, yeah, we're getting a bit of lag here. So, this is the very beginnings. It's all legit, built, gathered material. It's mostly wool with some dirt and sand. This is all black wool that we got a lot from punching sheeps and squids. Light gray wool, orange wool, which is mostly, actually, I guess that's red and yellow flowers. Yeah, and lots of sand gathered. So he's got plans for this, and he's following those plans, and it's being built up really slowly. It's going to be actually pretty large. I don't know if it's going to be any wider than it is now, but it's certainly going to be a lot taller. And the reason we decided to put pixel art over here was two reasons. First, not everyone I know is a fan of pixel art. I honestly couldn't care either way. I mean, I think it's impressive that people can, dedicate their time to making it because, that's what Minecraft is all about. But in my mind, I don't want to be staring at pixel art all the time from the city. So we decided to have it a bit away from the city, so anyone who didn't want to be staring at a giant freaking Charizard all day didn't have to, but also it had to be close enough for people to enjoy. And when I was exploring, I discovered this land. Please excuse my punching a sheep. I need as much wool as I can get. We found this flat land. Well, it's not flat, but what do you call these things? I don't know. There's no trees, so whatever. I guess plains, the Great Plains. There's almost no trees here. We didn't cut any trees down. This is how it was, and so it was pretty good for pixel art because you didn't have to worry about clearing land. It's a bit hilly, but not too bad considering. So it's nice and empty. It's pretty good for viewing, and I thought it was a good spot. So we built out the long rails out here and built the welcome center. And by that point, Cartoon Kid had already begun his work on his Charizard. And I also started a quarry right here. No, that's not a missing chunk. That's all mined because it was just kind of flat, and it was at a point where we needed as much cobble as we could get because we were building out the giant rail system to Pixel Art Land. So that probably will go down all the way until it hits bedrock, and then, I don't know, I guess we'll cover it up or something. It's pretty much you just dig in this square and you gather every bit of material that you get. The dirt, the gravel, the ores, the cobble, everything is, there. You just dig straight down in the roughly rectangular shape that there is. So anyway, this is Pixel Art Land. There's not much going on yet. Just one. I know a few people have a few plans for some other pixel art. It does take a while to build legit pixel art when you're gathering all your own resources. I mean, I'd say a good 75% of that right there is, dyed wool or wool gathered from lots of sheep. I mean, all of it was gathered from sheep. So it's going to take a while, and it's going to take a lot of gathered roses and yellow flowers and a lot of dug up sand and a lot of punched squids to complete this, but it will definitely be cool when it's done. Expect frequent updates because I know Cartoon Kid is here frequently, always building, always add on to it. Last time I was here, it was like 1 foot and a bit of this thing. Is that a tail? I don't know. Whatever that is. So it's definitely improved. I can't wait to see how it comes out. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Expect many frequent visits to Pixel Art Land. I know we have some plans for some fun little things to put here, and we will expand it. Eventually we'll have a tourist rail set up so you can just drive by, and a welcome center. So I think I'll head back to the mainland. Alright, Catch you later, everyone. Stay tuned for the next episode.